Hello, everyone.
Doc,
This is
voice
Be
screen
Well
reader.
Informed. This is Be Well Informed. This episode is going to be showing you the usefulness of braille screen input and how to use it. If you know any kind of braille, if you know unified, maybe you're using unified English braille, you're using the old system that just regular English braille. Braille screen input is really useful to use. And even if you don't really know braille, what you can do
now, Tim Pool, Democrat charged with felony, sparks to
is what you can do is dismiss this. I don't know why. It's
notification. Use dismiss. Sharp mind.
So what you can do is you can I lost my train of thought. is basically use braille screen input. You can go a lot faster with typing than you would if you're using, the regular keyboard typing, even if you're using touch typing, it still takes a lot of time versus using braille screen input that takes less time to use. So I'm going to be
notes active,
showing you how to activate this and how to use braille screen input. So let's get started.
Settings, voice stream, settings, close, activate default.
So first you go to settings.
Braille, heading, voiceover, back button, voiceover. Accessibility, back button, accessibility. Settings, back button.
One cool thing.
Settings, heading, accessibility, button.
So you go to accessibility.
Accessibility features help you customize your iPhone. Vision, heading, vision, voiceover, on, button, voiceover, on. Actions available, voiceover, tap, speak, verbal, audio, button. Command, activities, rotor, button.
Then you go to rotor.
Selected characters, actions available.
And you may have to look for it because sometimes it's very far down on this list of things to add if you're using voiceover. I think it's the only way you can really use this if you're using voiceover. It's the only because it is a blind person's thing for the most part.
Select, reorder, speaking rate, reorder text, selected, text selection, reorder, volume, audio ducking, punctuation, reorder, selected, sounds, selected, braille screen input, actions available, audio, audio ducking, punctuation, reorder, braille, selected, braille screen, reorder punctuation, button, draggable, reorder, braille screen input, button, draggable, double tap and hold, wait for the sound, braille screen input, actions available.
So you see here now that it's not selected, right? So let's
selected braille screen reorder selected braille screen input.
So
actions available.
Selected.
Reorder braille screen input button.
And one cool thing that I found that's really kind of interesting is you can move up.
Move down. Activate default. Move up. Move above punctuation. Reorder punctuation. Move down. Punctuation. Reorder braille screen input. Selected. Reorder braille. Move up. Move above audio ducking.
You can move it
reorder
up.
Audio. Reorder braille screen. Selected. Reorder braille screen. Move up. Move above volume. Reorder volume. Reorder braille screen. Selected. Braille screen input. Reorder braille screen. Move up. Move above speaking rate. Reorder speaking rate button. Draggable.
You can move it up a little bit more if you are having trouble trying to find it.
Rotor heading. Voiceover
so
back button.
Let's go back into voiceover.
Voice commands button. Audio button. Command activities. Rotor command speech braille button.
And then you go to braille.
Output 8 dot button.
Right, so
input 6 dot braille screen input contracted button.
So if you're using grade 2 braille
tables 1,
or if you're using unified English braille, there's several ways of doing this. So and you can actually add different tables. Let me show you this.
English US system button. Add braille table button.
If you don't speak English, what you can do is you can add a table.
Albanian button. Amharic button. Ancient Greek, Arabic button. Armenian, Hassanese, Awadi, Azerbaijani, Bangla, Belarusian button.
So you see
add braille table heading.
Languages here.
Cancel button.
I didn't even notice this before.
English US system button.
I don't know how many languages are on here, but it's interesting anyways.
English US system button.
So let's go to this.
Let Louis heading. Headings, character, words, Let Louis. English, Canada.
So
English, North American Braille, English, UK, English, North American Braille Computer Code. English, UK. English, US. English, Unified. System, heading, English, Unified.
So that's
English, selected, English, UK. Selected, English, US, English, Unified. English, Unified. Selected, English, US, English, system, heading.
So there's a bunch of systems here. English Unified, I think it's Unified English Braille.
English Unified.
It's called UAB Braille.
English US. English UK. English US. Selected. English US.
So
English Unified. English Unified. English US. English US. Selected. English System. English US. English UK. English US. Selected.
sure
English
what
US.
the difference is between these two, but it's
English
interesting.
braille tables. Back
So you
button.
go back.
Braille table. English US. Louis button. Add braille table button. Braille table. Add braille table. Braille tables added here will appear in the braille table rotor in voiceover. Braille tables added here will appear in the braille table rotor in voiceover.
Alright, so let's go back.
Braille. Back button. Braille.
Alright, so I'm going to
App
show
switcher.
you how
Settings.
to now use this.
Notes. Active. Close. Activate default.
Alright, so
Notes. Note. Text field is editing. Insertion.
there's several different ways of using braille screen input. So you go into rotor, use the rotor,
Words.
and you can basically think of the rotor as, you know, if you've ever seen the old rotary phones, it's kind of like this. It's basically like you take two fingers and you move them counterclockwise or clockwise.
Lines. Text selection. Braille screen input. Orientation locked.
So-
Landscape. Home button to the right. Screen away mode contracted.
So you just heard a bunch of stuff there. Let me show you what this is. So if you're not using contracted braille, what you can do is this,
6 dot.
and then you can
Contracted.
go back to that. That's using three fingers to go to the right and the left. So there's two.
YouTube. Now. I update. iPhone full details. iPhone 12. Semicolon.
Oops.
Semicolon. B. Dot 1 2. Dot 1. A. B.
So you can see there's
Sound. Menu item.
there's this problem that's happening
Note.
with
Text field is editing. B.
with iOS beta 5.
Dots 2 3.
Is that when you're using braille screen input, if you space or go to the new line, it doesn't tell you the word, and it used to do that. So I'm hoping they fix that soon. But so to space when you're written a word. So let's write a word to show what I'm talking about here. So let's write my name.
Dot 6. Cap D. A. V. I. D.
And to space, you just flick right with one finger, like this. Of course, like I said, it's not using the letters. It's not telling you the word, but so there's two modes you can use. There's tabletop mode, which basically you could think of it as if you've ever used a braille writer. It's like using a braille writer. And that seems to be good for the iPad. And then there's the screen away mode, which is basically if you have a phone that's like rectangular shaped, instead of having the long part pointing outwards and facing away from you, or something like that, then you have it to where the rectangular part of it is close into you, and so you have three fingers on the left side, probably near where the ear speaker is, depending on what phone you're using, I suppose. And then there's two fingers on the right side where the home button would or wouldn't be, depending on your phone. And so that's you can use the screen away mode, which is easier with the iPhone. So let me show you how to do this.
Orientation. Landscape. Home button to the left. Screen away mode.
There's screen away mode. Let's see if I can do tabletop mode.
Tabletop mode.
There we go.
Screen away mode.
So you just have to move your phone to figure it out.
Tab.
It takes time to figure out.
Tab. Orientation locked.
Let's see if I did it right.
D. L. Th. V. B. Of. Apostrophe. Of. R. Grave accent. R. Of. B. B. Dots 2 3. Dots 1 2 3 5 6. Dots 1 2. Dot 4. Space.
Oh, I think I got
Space.
All messed
Space,
up. Hold
space,
on.
space,
I
space.
have to do something here.
Place at most 3 fingers on each side of the screen. Tab.
Yeah, if you're not careful,
Orientation unlocked. Tabletop mode. Screen away mode.
So you have to have it pointing in a certain way to get it to work.
Orientation locked.
So let me see if it worked.
Dot 6. Space.
No, it
Space.
didn't work.
Space.
Alright, let me see if I can fix it.
Tab.
I got it all messed up.
Orientation unlocked. Tabletop mode. Screen away mode. Orientation locked.
see if that worked.
Dot 6.
Nope.
Space.
Right, now
Space.
it's all messed up. But it's easier to do it. Hold on. Let's see if I can fix it.
Orientation unlocked. Tabletop mode. Screen away mode. Dot 6. Space.
Yeah, it's not working, is it? You almost have to like play with it to find the right way of doing it.
Tabletop mode. Screen away mode. Dot 6. Space.
And it's not working for me right now.
Tabletop mode.
God damn it.
Screen away mode. Dot 6. Quotation mark. Dot 5. New line. New line. New line. New line.
Still not.
Tabletop mode.
What is happening here?
Screen away mode.
On.
Orientation locked.
Hopefully that fixed it. Let me see.
Dot 6.
No,
Space.
it didn't
Space.
fix it. Why isn't it working? Hold on.
Orientation unlocked.
I can fix this because this is getting
Tabletop mode.
ridiculous.
Screen away mode. Dot 6. Dot 6.
Nope, still didn't work.
Dot 6.
Yeah.
Tabletop mode. Screen away mode. Apostrophe. 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 Apostrophe.
Apostrophe? When are you going to
New
the
line.
apostrophe?
Grave accent. Grave accent. Quotation mark. Tilde. Underscore. Under L.
Yes, it's working. Okay,
Orientation locked.
get it. Yay! Yeah, so you have to like finagle with it because it doesn't necessarily work the first time you do it, as you just saw.
Portrait. Tilde underscore L. Words.
Okay, so you saw how that works.
Delete.
Let me get rid of
L.
this.
Delete. Underscore. Underscore. New. Period.
So, anyways, I just thought I'd make this video to
Selected. Accessibility shortcuts. Button.
Show
Low power
you.
mode. Selected. Screen record.
show you how to use braille screen input and why using it would be easier. Not necessarily at first when you try and get it into screen away mode, but once you get it there, it's a lot easier to type things out, and you can actually get a lot done doing this, a lot more done than doing this than using standard typing or touch typing even. So anyways, this is Be Well Informed. I hope you like this video. If you have any questions or comments, comment below, and I'll talk to you in the next video.
Low power. Selected. Screen. Open. Screen mirroring. Button. Flash timer. Calculate. Camera. Notes. Selected. Screen recording. Button.